So I'm being forced to make space for some of the stuff that's accumulated at the shop for 40 years. So there's a shelving unit out in the garage that I brought home that's going to have to come through this back door and make it to the library. And as you can see, there's not a clear path, so I'm having to clear stuff out of the library. This is the back space that could be used better. Definitely could be used better. So I need to consolidate some of these crates of records and stuff. I'm a little worried at the weight of the records back here. These things are heavy on what used to be a sort of a gas style fireplace. And I'm also worried about the weight of these on the vertical edge of the records underneath. It's probably not good for those records. This used to be in like an art space. So I've got artsy stuff here, things that I thought I could maybe use for, I don't know, some kind of project. So, I don't know. A bunch of Santa faces, like about 40, 50 of them. Or more. Oh, even more Santa faces. So maybe like some sort of The Thing styled Santa, multiple faces or something. I don't know. Hey, this is a project that never got completed. Check that out. It's a Barbie encased in modeling putty. And it's supposed to be like, I don't know, a fascist statement, an ambiguous statement, and I'm supposed planned on encasing the entire thing in to make her look like a robot. And I got to the arms and the gloves, and it hung me up, man. Everything else went pretty smooth, and when I got to the arms, couldn't figure it out. So I don't know. There may be some sort of genitalia in there somewhere, I'm not sure. This was a game called Pyramid Power, and has an eye at the pinnacle, which I know exactly when it went missing. It flew across the room when I was moving something over here somewhere, and about 15 years ago, and I have not been able to find it. So I'd probably be using this space a little bit more sensibly. But yeah, that shelf is going to have to come through here and make it through here. And this stuff isn't easy to move either. It's these are crates of really heavy records. And then we've got two shelves deep of media of various types. We've got my bedside stack of books. That shelving unit's got to go back through here. This is ostensibly the guest bedroom. These records have got to be crated and stored in a better way. Possibly on this shelving unit, used in a better, more efficient way. Thinking that since I don't have guests over, this bed is taking up a heck of a lot of space. And if I were to remove it, which would be very difficult to do given the clutter, I could put shelves up in here and have more of an open space to live in. Hey, you ever seen one of these? The Sony vertical turntable? So this is a library. Right now I'm using it to sort records. But I've already cleared up a lot of space. But the shelving unit's going to go right here. And right now I'm at the stage in the record sorting back here of sorting them into categories. So this is gospel, That's polka over there, country, actually no, that's the gospel stuff. This is the of interest bin of stuff that I don't want to store in the garage because it might have value, or I want to look further into it. But so I've been clearing some of this stuff out. The kitchen is another problem. There's more records stashed there. There's more in here that I can free up if I box them properly. And free up a little space. The kitchen has made improvements, even though it doesn't look that way. But I made some progress. This was a tiny little pathway through. I've got boxes of records here that need to be moved out to the garage. These books are going to go into the library, and these are some of my more valuable books, actually. So I want to take good care of them. These books I need to sort through. I'm thinking many of them are probably I'm going to toss. Many of them I'm not going to toss. This used to be the cockpit. Right now it's inaccessible to for the most part. From stashing stuff up here. I did get rid of a bunch of record boxes. There's my tuba. So yeah, I've been moving it all out here and putting in the recycle what I can, and in the garbage the other things. There's some stuff out here that I hate to throw away because it's perfectly good. These mason jars, for example. Somebody please take these before I just have to toss them. This ceiling fan ventilator, like for a bathroom style thing. Doesn't fit. It's just taking up space. These things I'm going to take out to the garage. Here's my rust collection. So I am making progress, but there's a bunch of stuff at the shop, books and whatnot, that I need to bring here that aren't going to fit in my new office. So I've got to put them somewhere at home, and we're a critical mass here at home. So I don't see where that might be possible. Hey, does anybody need a blender? Because I don't use it. I used to make crushed ice for like vodka drinks, and I don't really drink hard liquor anymore. But it's taking up space. I'm going to toss it if nobody claims it. Probably the same for this juicer, a Waring juicer. It's in great shape. I just don't juice things anymore. The power cooker I'll probably hang on to. I don't know if I'm going to make coffee again, but I've got coffee and toaster. I've cut way back on the carbs, so I haven't been toasting bagels very often. But yeah, spending my days off trying to clear space at home, and then spending the business days at the shop trying to deal with that stuff.